Hey guys, this is Jared from YGO Lab, and today, it's been a while, but I'm actually going to give you guys a deck profile. So, as most of you know, the lightsworn structure deck has came out, and I'm very excited about it. So I went, and as most people, went and bought 3 structure deck. From that, I actually went and I bought cards. I obviously had a bunch of the cards, but to make a lightsworn ruler deck, these are very, very big. I'm expecting these to be huge at Nationals. And in case you guys were wondering, this is the budget-friendly version. It's not the budget solid version, which means there are some big dollar cards. There's a Big Eye, there's a Felgran, Exaton 101, but there's no Rainbow Karibos, no Draco Sacks. So anyway, I'm gonna get into the video and you guys can see what I'm talking about. So, I start off the deck profile with 3 JDs, the best card ever. It's an automatic special summon, and from that, you only have to have 4 lightsworns in your grave, and I run a ton in this, and you mill 4 at the end of your turn, which is great, plus it is 3k attack and 2600 defense. Book of Moon is huge. With Mirror Force and D-Prison going up to 3, being able to just blow up your opponent's back row with no fear, it's just so amazing. So 3 JD, I know you don't need to explain it, but it's great. Light Ray Diablos, a level 7 amazing 28 beat stick with the effect that I can target a face down card, reveal it, send it to the top or bottom of the deck. Next, I run Blaster, Tempest, and Redox. I don't run Title. It's not necessary in the deck. I don't have enough targets for it. And yeah, people's like, oh, you can use Title as a target. I think that you only need 3. You don't need to take up the deck space. So those are the big boss cards. For level 4s, we got 3 Raiden, the new amazing card. This deck would not be where it is without this card. It's so good. It's so inexpensive. It mills 2 at the end phase, and it mills 2 when you want to. So it's really good. 2 Lila, everybody knows. 1 Jane, and 1 Aaron. I don't run Garoth. I don't have the room. I don't think it's necessary. So 1 Aaron and 1 Jane. For 3s, 3 Lumina, staple of the deck. It makes your plays happen when you don't have any Dragon Ruler plays going on. Plus, you can do this funny play where if you have any cards, any lightsworns in your grave, just have Raiden in your grave, and then you can summon this, Raiden, mill 2, and then go for Michael. It's really good, really, really good. 2 more of the new card, Minerva. I see a lot of people running 1, but I really recently realized how good this card is because of my friend Wesley. We were playing, and he was using the structure deck, and he was running either 2 or 3 Maiden.
No, I was running 3. It was funny.
He was running 3 Maiden, and he kept adding it with Brigade or something, and then discarding it from his hand, and it kept getting an extra mill, and that extra mill was always the difference between a JD or something. So I'm like, you know what? This is it's a much better card than I thought it was going to be. So plus I can just summon it and get the dragon. It's such a good card. It's not such a good card, but it's a better card than most people thought. So 3 is too much, so I gotta run it at 2.
I mean, not too many are you gonna be not too many times are you gonna be able to get the JD from the deck. But I mean, if you have the option, it's great.
Exactly. Next, 3 Eclipse Wyvern. There are some proxies in this deck. This is one of the proxies. It's really, really good. I love this card so much. I cannot explain to you how many times I'll be in a really crunch situation and I'll have a blaster with 1 target, and let's say I have a Raiden, I mill 2, and then I get the dragon target, and it's an Eclipse Wyvern, and then I banish JD or something. It's so helpful. 2 Curry Bandit. Again, not running Rainbow Karibo, so this is my Karibo of the deck. Everybody's got to run a Karibo. It's just such a good card in all forms.
I run Wing Karibo.
He runs Wing Karibo. No, he doesn't. But he mill 5, add a spell or trap, Needlebug's Nest. So good, so good. Sugoi. 1 Honest. I never draw it, but it's there just in case. 3 Necrogardener. This instead of Rainbow Karibo. Mill it. It's your opponent's worst nightmare. Set it. It's even worse because then you do 2 attacks. 3 of the best spell card ever. Solar Recharge. You mill 2, draw 2 by discarding a lightsworn. So you get 1 in your grave.
I saw it.
So you get 2 in your grave, plus another one, and if you mill like a Minerva, it's so good. I love it. 2 Soul Charge. I love Soul Charge in this deck. Again, Curry Bandit, very, very helpful in this deck. But another thing is, you don't need to use it for like those big like 5 monsters. You only need like 1 or 2, so you only have to pay like 1 or 2,000, and you get your plays going.
Gets Michael out a lot easier.
Exactly. 1 Charge Light Brigade, 2 Needlebug's Nest. This card went up so high in value. I'm very happy that I got them. 2 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. I just put this in. I was choosing between this, Divine Wrath, or Raigeki Break, and I just went with this because with Shadows coming out and Hat, you don't want to destroy. You want to send, and if your opponent has like an MST and they have nothing else, and you just keep sending the MST to the top of the deck somehow,
it's kind of mean.
It's very mean. There's nothing they can do. It's really, really good. Like, you can use this or Diablos to send to the top of the deck. I love it. And then finally, 1 Breakthrough Skill. You need cards just to target your opponent. So I love this deck. It's a budget-friendly deck. It's still expensive, but I had a lot of the cards already. So on to the extra deck. For 7s, we start with 2 Michael. Really, really good card. You gotta run 2 just in case, because both tuners can make this. So 2 Michael, 1 Black Rose. Yes, I got an ultimate. I love it too.
Getting a reprint though.
Yeah, it is getting a reprint in the
Along
news.
with Quasar.
Yeah, with Quasar, that's crazy. We can have a discussion video with all the topics that we've just been absent for lately, ban list and all. Crimson Blader, Stardust Dragon, and Scrap Dragon. Again, an ultimate. It's a little beat up, but it's fine.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Camera won't pick up on it, so it's cool.
So these synchros, adding synchros to lightsworns have made them really good. It gives them a lot more options, but also new XYZs just made it really good. 1 Zen mains for the 3s. I'm debating on whether or not to put an Alu card in. I don't know. 1 Maestroke, 1 Abyss Dweller, Shadows, just to sit on. Another card you can sit on, which is the best XZ in the game. There's no doubt in my mind that this is better than Exiton, because you can take Exiton with this and then your opponent doesn't get Exiton. Because a lot of times your opponent will just wait a turn because they don't have less cards than you, and you know that they will. And then 1 Exiton Knight. Next, for 7s, 1 Master Blades and 1 Big Eye. As I said, no Draco Sack. This is budget friendly. Also, I don't have Draco Sacks anymore.
Tell them why you don't have anymore, Jared?
It's a long story, but Big Eye's one of the best 7s in the game, and Master Blades, you gotta use it because it's funny. I was playing online and I threw out Master Blades, and this guy went. I was playing Hat, and I attacked into his fire hand, and he targeted this, and then I targeted his Sanctum, and then he didn't chain it. He let it go, and then he activated Sanctum's effect, and it targeted this again, and I'm just like, okay. And then I detached this, and I targeted his Mirror Force. It was really funny. So Master Blade is really good. And then finally, for 1/8 Divine Dragon Felgrand, thank you. Props to Wes for lending me this. We share cards now. So it's a much cheaper way of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I very much recommend it. It really is cheaper. I know it's helped Wes too, because now he has an Exiton and a 101.
Yeah, it works out, man.
Yeah, so I wish we had done it before when I was playing more. But Felgrand. So anyway, so this has been YGO Lab. Again, I really appreciate all of you guys waiting out for us. I hope you liked Wes's video. It was really, really good. Let's just get more support, more likes, subscribers, and this is Jared from YGO Lab signing off.